AI is currently changing the world. All the businesses you know will be changed at some point by AI. So if you want to be at the right place at the right moment, you need to spot the opportunity and where all this thing goes. You are of course aware that influencers on internet are making millions and millions every year. They profited from the e-commerce boom. Some of them launched their own products or courses. Some of them went into the music industry. It doesn't matter. They all made loads of money. Why? Because they get the attention of people. So in today's video, I will explain you what are AI influencers and what is the best niche to make money today with AI influencers. So what is an AI influencer? That's an influencer you created with AI, okay? Logical, everybody understood that. But what you don't know is that it is really easy to create an AI influencer in just a few buttons, and I will show you how you can create any influencer you want. And I've seen people creating AI influencer for selling courses. As you know, selling courses brings a lot of money. So you can totally create a guru, course seller from Miami, Dubai, whatever, and selling PDFs on how to make money with a certain business. Or a low ticket community on school with a monthly subscription. Very easy to get your first 10K a month with that kind of business here. Then there's people using AI to create influencers for UGC creation and affiliation. You can have any girl or any guy showcasing a product and selling it to an audience. You can create videos around that product, shooting all with a few buttons. You can then sell this service to e-commerce brands or even launch your own product. Another one I saw that is totally booming is in the niche of fitness. The fitness coaching coach that coaches, okay? We've seen them, Sam Millaps, all these guys selling coaching to coaches who coaches. Or you could even sell PDF. Again, what's the best way to train, what to eat, how to sleep. If you have basic information about fitness, you can do it. With the help of ChatGPT, you create a good product and your AI influencer will get the visibility from the social media. Before AI, in order to sell any of these products, you needed to have the proof that you are competent in this field. For fitness, for example, you needed to be jacked. Now, you don't even need it anymore. All you need is click a few buttons, create an AI influencer so you can sell it to everybody. You can also create an actor or make short movies, post it on YouTube, get visibility. You never know. You might create the next Leonardo DiCaprio, and think about it. Leonardo DiCaprio can only work on one movie at a time.
It's 50%.
An AI actor can work on dozens of movies at a time. You could rent the legal rights of your AI influencer, so other studios can have your actor in their films. And there might be 5 films at the same time with the same actor. Why? Because you created that base audience that wants to see this actor in particular. This is a huge leverage, and it is something that will totally change the movies industry. And the last one I'm going to show you is music and rappers. Yes, you can make AI musics. And trust me, this music sounds even better than some real musicians.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just a realist, and I know that you wish you were. But I ain't trying to play pretend. You wish you could do it again, so baby, let me take it from here. I'm the person you wanna be.
So you could create a rapper or a DJ, whatever. But there is a special niche I specialized into, and you've seen them all over internet already. This niche are AI models. Of course. You've seen all these OnlyFans girls making bank on OnlyFans, and you think AI cannot do it too? Yeah, trust me, you can generate absolutely everything you want with AI, even not safe for work content and everything you can think about, of course. If you don't know me, my name's Dorian. This channel is brand new, but that's only because my old channel got banned. I had 2 channels in 2 different languages talking and teaching things about AI OFM. These 2 channels got banned before of some of my concurrents that wants my business down, but I don't care, I'm building a new one for you. And the reason why my concurrent wants my channel down is because I give way too much damn value for free on YouTube. I give for free on YouTube what they try to sell you. And as I'm going to drop one valuable video per week, you can subscribe to the channel down below. So that's the business model. You have your client here. He is depressed, either single or stuck in a bad relationship, and he's searching consistently for dopamine hits to escape reality. He will on social media, on X, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, everywhere see your model. She's cute, she's beautiful, she's black, she's Asian, she's European, she's Russian, whatever, she's blonde, brunette, red hair. You make her as you want her to be. He will find her beautiful, so he will click on the link available in her bio on Instagram, getting redirected on Fanvue or OnlyFans. Here, he will either pay a $3 subscription or a free subscription. That's only if you want to have more people coming into your account. And then we will sell private content in the chat, content we generated with AI. Of course, it's going to be difficult to get rich off of $3 subscription, even if it's doable, but you will need a lot of traffic. That's why we try to sell the content as expensive as possible. And you can sell content between $3 to $100 to $500 to $1,000. There is really no limits. And yes, people buy at that price. It only depends on your chatting, and we will see all the chatting strategies later in the video. This is a crazy business, I know, but it works. That's how much I made this month in September, almost $19,000. With a new model I created exactly a month ago. And I've, by the way, detailed the full process on 4 videos I'm posting on the channel. So if you want to see exactly the whole flow of creating a model from scratch and getting these results, you can watch those videos. But anyway, that's just a new model I created, okay? It's not my only model, because I have also made here with a model almost 100K. That's not monthly though, it's under a 4-month period. And I don't want to lie to you, this is not easy, but it is easy at the same time. All you really need to do is to hand down, focus, and just work. Apply the right strategies and things just happen. So yeah, you won't just snap your finger and money is going to come into your bank account, for sure. I'm not trying to sell you that vision of, okay, it's easy to get money. There's work, okay? If you are not prepared to do the work, you will not get these results. But if you are prepared to do the work, you can even have more. And this is also another of my models who brought me on all time $46,000, and that was under a 2-3 months period. But that's not only me. You can see here a few results from my students. This happened today and growing. The guy just got 70 paying customers and he made $60,000 his first month. And he said, this can be you if you don't overthink. 90K for his first 3 weeks following my strategies. So he basically launched his model, he made 3K with her, then he applied my strategies and he made almost 17 grand. Another one, model launched 1 month ago. One whale can change your life, guys, don't sleep. 5K. Had one guy spend 13K in 30 days. Just one guy. There's one guy that paid 13K worth of AI generated pictures. Another one, I saw your post on Telegram. If you want to use, this is free. Boom, the guy made 3K in a month. This one here, guy tipped me out of nowhere, a few $100. And this is a big one. The guy made, if you can see here, $100 and almost $40,000 in a month. That's on OnlyFans though, it's not purely AI models, it's what we call hybrid model. That's the mix between AI and real girls. We just take all the prawns from both worlds, mix it up to make a powerful cocktail, and that's also what I do the most. But of course, these are not the only results I have, because I've been teaching people for more than a year now. You can have access to all the results of all my students in the description below if you are interested. I'm now going to show you how to create your own AI model. So, we're going to go on mysnapface.com. You're going to see it's very easy. All you have to do firstly is create your account. There is, by the way, the link of mysnapface.com in the description below. You know it, there's absolutely all the links you need in the description, so have a look. Once you have created your My Snap Face account, all you need is to click here on the little plus right next to models. So we will create a new one. There's a few different ways of creating a model. This one will purely be with AI. This one is a mix of real and AI, which I recommend you to do. That's how you will get the best result possible. And this one offers you more customization. So technically this one is the best, but it is also more complicated to use. So we will select this one first. Just select the ethnicity of your model. Okay, let's select a white girl, why not? We want her young, lean. Let's make her with white hair, why not? And here we can also give custom instructions such as cute, beautiful, round eyes, big lips, small nose. Generate faces. Okay, perfect. We have the input face of our model. I like this one, to be honest. Let's select it and continue with it. You can generate more face if you want to have more result, by the way. Now we will need to select a type of model. Here, we don't really care about the face she has, okay? Because it's going to be the face of the model we just generated before. So let's select around 25 pictures. We have now selected our 25 pictures, so you can even select a bit more than 25 if you want to have a potential better result, but 25 is the minimum. Once all your pictures are selected, you just click here on Next. Give her a name. Let's call her Rosalia, why not? Submit. Now we will just wait 5 minutes for the model to be created. My model is finally created. Now let's create some pictures and videos. So you know how many content to generate. You will need approximately between 30 to 50 pictures for your Fanvue account. Fanvue is like OnlyFans but for AI models. Then you will need 9 pictures minimum for Instagram, a batch of story as well. I don't have a precise number to give you for the stories, but you can maybe generate 20, that will be alright. And you can still generate more along the line where you need them. And you will also need videos to sell on Fanvue and videos for your reels on Instagram. So let's generate all of these together. We're going to click on Create Image here. And you have a library of content you can get inspiration from. Let's select posing. We will start with the Instagram post. Okay, this one looks very, very nice. You can either select clone or imitate. Imitate is going to generate a picture that looks like this exact picture here, and the clone is just going to clone that picture literally. Amateur, for why not? I just want her hair to be white and generate image. Let's just wait. While we are waiting for this generation to be done, you can click here on extension. Download the My Snap Face extension. This will be very useful, especially for Instagram content. Once this is done, let's go on Pinterest. Let's select white hair girl. And here in the extension, you will have My Snap Face. Enable it. You can leave clone for Instagram. For all the Fanvue content, only use imitate. Never use the clone one, very important. And we just select our model Rosalia, who is just there. Good. Let's open a few pictures so you understand the power of the extension on My Snap Face. We have our batch of content for Instagram. Now you see this button here. You can just click on it. We will do that for all the pictures we've selected here. And these pictures are going to be generated in My Snap Face, but it's not going to be that girl anymore. It's going to be our model we just trained. So this is not a face swap. It's a brand new pictures, a brand new AI image generation. Artificial intelligence will just understand we want the picture to look like that, but with our model instead. And the extension works on Pinterest, as you can see, but it also works on Instagram, on Google Image. It works absolutely everywhere on the web. All right, guys, let's see the first results. So as you can see here, it looks pretty cool, but that's not done, okay? Because yes, it looks cool, but as you can see, the skin isn't perfect. It's too smooth, it's too AI looking. So we are going to fix that. Just click here on the three dots and click on Upscale Image. I usually choose 4x resolution and generative. It is a bit more expensive, as you can see. If you select the 2x resolution, it's only 3 tokens, and here it's 6 tokens. But at least I have the perfect image possible. Trust me, you don't want to save pennies when you try to make thousands. Let's upscale it. Then there is something else you can do. You can click here, for example, and if you want more variation of the same image with the same setup in the same bedroom, same outfit, for example, you can just click on Generate Image Variation. This is very good to create carousel either for Instagram or TikTok, or even create stories. Once we have the upscaled picture, we can click again and generate a video from that picture. Let's see the other ones. This one's cool. That could be a post on Instagram. So for your post on Instagram, you want to have beautiful pictures, good setup. Just watch what girls are doing on Instagram. Vacation pictures, they're just trying to be beautiful, at the beach, you get the idea. With stories, it's more of a I capture the present moment. So you want selfie pictures, random pictures, she's at the restaurant, she's just waking up, she's at work, all this kind of thing, like the day-to-day life of a normal girl. You can just type selfie, and here you have more amateur content, more day-to-day life, right? Like this one, for example. This one, she's in the car. That's a mirror selfie, that's all right. This one is perfect. Like you can see the picture's crop, like she doesn't perfectly fit in the screen. So that a perfect stories to me, because that's totally something she could have taken in a second. Now let's try to make a reel for Instagram. You have your picture here, okay? It has been upscaled, so it looks a bit more realistic. You can click here, generate video from image. Let's just put a prompt now. We will just type in the default prompt just as an example. Same thing here. You don't want to save pennies in order to make thousands. So we are going to select improve video. 5 seconds or 10 seconds, really depend what you want to do. Let's click on generate. Now we need to create the content for our Fanvue account. So you go here and click on create image. And you can go here in posing again, and here you have beautiful picture to get inspiration from for your Fanvue account, such as this one, this one. This one looks good too. On Fanvue, you basically want it to be like your Instagram post, but a bit sexier. Let's select this one. But again, I'm going to select white hair instead, generate pictures. Let's click here and generate image variation. So now I have the same set of pictures out of one picture. They are all going to be quite similar, and I can use all these pictures on my Fanvue account. And never forget to upscale your picture. This is really important if you want to have a good quality content on your account. So I am now going to create all the content we need for Instagram and for Fanvue. So I continued making content for my model. The first thing we're gonna do is set up the Fanvue account, because there is no point to setting any social media if we don't have any Fanvue account in order to sell content. So I will just show you very quickly the content that I made. So here there's pictures for Fanvue, there's pictures for Instagram. There is videos we will use as reels. There is stories. First video, she blew a kiss. Second video that we will use as a reel. Let's set up the Fanvue account. So first thing you're gonna do is go in the description below and click on the Fanvue link. You create your account. When you create your account, you will need to verify your identity. So how do we verify the identity of an AI model? You just use your own identity as you are the owner of your own AI model. Makes sense. So you select AI model. Then you proceed with the verification. You can use your passport, you can use your ID, you can use your driving license. So of course, this is not something you can do if you are under 18. You have to be 18 plus in order to do this business. Once your Fanvue account is created and verified, we will be able to set it up. So that's an old Fanvue account of mine I'm going to use for the setup of this video. As you can see, I made $26,000 on this model. So it's not that much, that's a very old model I used to use a year ago. And as you can see, the biggest month on this model was 10K net, pretty much, 9K net, and gross it was 11K. With the biggest day at 1.5, almost 1.6. Yeah, it was a small model. And then we just stopped working on her, definitely. Let's edit the profile, we will add a profile picture. I like this one, done. Let's put a banner as well. You can also on Fanvue add an introduction video of your model. So it's a short video showcasing your model's benefit. So that's the video I created for the introduction video. I could and I should add a sound onto it just in order to make it more appealing. So do it. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to waste too much time. So you just enable it and add the video. Now we'll automate the first message, which is the welcome message for new subscribers. Hey babe, where are you from? For example, always has to be a question or an open sentence so the potential customer can just engage easily with you. You can also, if you want to here, add a picture or a video. Boom, add a picture, save. And that's an automated message all your customer will receive once they subscribe. The next thing we need to put is new followers. You can either turn off the possibility to have followers or let it on and put a welcome message for the followers as well. To be honest, the followers are just full of time wasters. Don't talk to them, it's totally useless. But having a welcome message telling them to subscribe because the subscription is free, some of them might just subscribe. And what's the difference between a follower and a subscriber? A subscriber already put his banking detail inside Fanvue, so he's a potential buyer. A follower just created an account in 2 clicks, that's it. So you can, for example, here say, subscribe now to me. If you want to unlock the chat and all my content. I'll offer you a free video if you do so. And my subscription is free only today, so hurry up. Save. You can also put a message for subscriber cancel. That's when someone just wants to leave. You can, for example, say, are we really breaking up? Am I not good enough for you? Save. And that's it. We do not need these ones. Then you can also set up My AI. This is only to help you generate responses when you don't have any inspiration. You can then come here inside your vault and upload all of your content here. Let's do that. Boom, boom. Perfect. All the content is being uploaded. Let's go back on my profile. click on profile info. You can add a name and a handle. I won't change them because I don't really care, as I'm not going to launch this model, of course. It's only for the purpose of this video. And then we will put a bio. Personally, I like to keep bio very simple. Things such as, let's chat. Can't wait to hear you bitch about your girl. You can add emojis, and I also like to add a call to action here. Subscription free for 24 hours. Here for the current location, 4 kilometers from your location, very formal, or if you target the American market, just put 4 miles away from your location. Okay, it's done. The profile looks great. Now we need to do 2 more things. Let's go that time in the settings here. Creator settings, subscription. Here I recommend to put a price between $10 to $20. Set price. Unticked this option here. Don't create any bundles, or if you do, just keep one bundle. Like just put only one offer on your page. Don't put fucking everything. It's useless and it looks messy. What I recommend you to do is to go here on create promotional offer. And here you will select free trial. Here you select unlimited, unlimited again. And here you can either select 3 days or 7 days, up to you. So basically it's going to be free for either 3 days or 7 days. Most of these people will keep the renew on. So after this period, they will get renewed the price of your subscription. And here you can also put a message such as subscribe for free for 7 days. Put a heart, start campaign. Then people will be able to subscribe for a limited time for free. Now the account is ready. The last thing we need to have is post in order to make the account appealing for your subscribers, because no one wants to subscribe to an account where there is only 3 pictures. Even if it's free, that's like 5 clicks to subscribe. That's way too much if there isn't enough content for the guy. So let's click on new post here and we can add new post, maximum 10. That's to be able to bulk post so you don't waste time and you just post massively. So just add all the pictures. Okay, cool. I will just post 10 for the example of the video, but I told you post between 30 to 50 directly on day 1. And then you can plan 1 post a day for a month or 2 months, etc. Here you can write captions. The idea of the caption is to catch the attention of people when they are on Fanvue. So you can put call to actions like I'm online, let's chat. Always put emojis as well. Here, why not? I have a free video to send you. Text me. Here you can put a keyword, 90 for example, or text me wet, text me whatever trigger word you want to receive it by DM. So your subscribers will DM you 90 on any trigger word you put, and this will engage a conversation with them so you can try to sell them more content. As you can see here, you can also select if you want the post to be shown to subscribers only or to followers. Here I don't have the followers option as I totally turned off the followers on this account. But I would recommend to show this type of picture to your followers. If it's soft, you can show it for free. So when the followers come onto the account, he has access to a little bit of content, and that alone can motivate him to subscribe to see all the other content. So here you can set an expiration time if it's like just a post you want it to be available for 24 hours for some kind of promotion, for example. Here you can set a price. So you can put $12, why not? And people will need to pay in order to access to this content here. You can schedule it, add it to a collection if you want, and of course, create the post. Boom. All my content is posted. The Fanvue account starts to look like something. Try to have really qualitative picture. My pictures here are not too bad, but if I were to launch this account, I would spend way more time and way more efforts to have qualitative picture, because it's not 2023 anymore. People are aware about AI. They know, they can recognize what's AI and what's not. And there is also tools today on internet that customers use to know if a picture is AI generated or not. So now you have your content for all the platforms. You also created your Fanvue account, it is verified, and you posted content. You're now ready to do some marketing, to bring clients into your account, to sell them content in the chat. You can create your model an X account, a TikTok account, but the main one is Instagram. It will always be the most powerful one, but these three here are the main ones I recommend you to focus on. You can obviously do it all from your phone. As you can see here, I have multiple phones, and if you're following me for a while, you know I have dozens of phones with me at all time. Why? Because I'm creating many different accounts for the same model. I have very few models, but loads and loads of accounts for each of these models. Multiple accounts per phone. I don't recommend to go past 3 Instagram accounts per phone. You can technically have more than that, but I don't recommend it since you can get a ban device, which means if you have only one account getting banned, all the other accounts ever logged on this phone will get banned as well. So that's a bit annoying. That's what I prefer, to keep a small number of accounts on one phone. Why aren't we using a browser, an anti-detect browser or emulators? Just because it doesn't work, okay? Algorithm knows, platform knows, a real user isn't on a computer, and that's totally logical when you think about it for a minute. So what's the solution? Either buying multiple phones or using the type of solution I'm going to show you now. So of course, if it is your first Instagram account, you can create it on your own phone, not a problem at all. But if you want to scale and actually launch dozens and dozens of accounts, you will need some kind of solution like this. Let me present you Ali Remote. Ali Remote is a phone farm, an iPhone farm technically. I will show you that. So as you can see here, I have pods. Each one of these pods represents one phone. Each one of these phones has 3 Instagram accounts plugged on it. So here on this farm, I have 75 Instagram accounts for one model. So let's open this one and I will show you what it looks like from the inside, and we will do the whole setup together. So this is a phone. It's not an emulator, as I said, it is a real phone. Have a look. If you go on the camera, you can clearly see it is being stored somewhere in a warehouse. But that's not the topic here. The first thing you will need to do, obviously, with a new phone is to create an Apple ID. For that, you go in the settings. If you don't intend to use Ali Remote, you will not need this step here, okay? That's only for new phones. So you go here, you create an Apple ID. If you need a phone number in order to verify that Apple ID, you can use SMS Pool. SMS Pool is just a software we use to receive one-time code. So it gives you, like here, as you can see, I asked for a number for Apple. I received the number, put it in the phone, a USA number of course, and I received the code. And there is the same thing for pretty much every services you want. TikTok, Instagram, Gmail, Outlook, every platform you can think of there is. Once you've created an Instagram account for your model, we will need to warm it up for at least 24 hours. What is a warm up? Warming an account up is just making actions on it to avoid getting banned when you start posting, when you start interacting with other people on the platform, because Instagram doesn't like huge spikes of activity. Instagram likes what's gradual. So for 24 hours, 48 hours, just watch some reels, scroll, interact, like a bit, like just normal stuff, you know. Once the warm-up's done, you won't post all your pictures at once. Again, it needs to be gradual. You cannot do huge spikes of activities. So just post 1 picture or 2 maximum every day until you have a beautiful feed. Let's put a bio as well. You can put something like my secret world. Done. And here we will need to add a link. Do not add your Fanvue link directly. We will use a website that is called Beacons. It's a very good website to create landing pages. What is a landing page? A landing page is a page that will just keep your account safe by not redirecting directly the traffic to Fanvue or OnlyFans. And it will also put a warning saying, okay, you need to be 18 plus in order to access this content. Once you have the link of your landing page, put it here and you will be good. I also recommend you to switch your account to a professional account by clicking there. Let's post our pictures. Here, add the sound. Always add a music to your post. Okay. Perfect, we have now our free post. What I usually do is I click on this post and I will pin them. So all the next posts I'm going to do will only be reels, but the pictures will stay on top. Or you can choose to put some work and some effort into your feed, put more pictures, and the reels you just remove them from the main grid. So you can go follow it if you want. I will add some more content inside so you can see what it looks like when an account is totally set up. But now I'm also going to show you how I do personally a reel. We saw already how to create the videos. Now let's select it. Boom, I have it here. Next. First thing to do is to add a sound. You can go here in trending or for you, doesn't really matter. Sugar on my tongue, very trending right now, it's a trend. Perfect. You cannot hear it from my laptop, but it is really there. Then we will just add a text, either add something funny such as "You cannot walk, you're drunk, lol yeah, that's why I'm driving." I'll also recommend you to click that A button here, so it's black on white, it looks way better. Or you can add a text that is related to your niche, or to the reels in itself, or to a trend. So here I could have put something related to the fact she's wearing a cop's cosplay, you know, the police basically. Let's just click on next. You can add a caption as well. Usually the longer the caption, the better it works, because when people waste their time reading the caption, the reels in the background continues to run. So what I usually do, I just ask ChatGPT to give me a long text of a random fact. For example, a detailed description about how the V8 is made, because that text will trigger only men as well. Women doesn't care about a V8, men do. And you just paste it here and boom, you have your caption that will trigger men only. But let's just keep it simple for now. You can also add your hashtag here. Don't forget to go here in more option and click on upload at the highest quality. When the toggle is on, you don't need to ever click on it again. It's on forever. Then just click on share. And boom, that's done. So you have beautiful picture, you have a bio, you have the link right under the bio. You have your 3 beautiful pictures that represent your niche and shows your model's assets, and all the rest can be reels, because reels are what will bring you visibility to your account, what will get you followers, and what will get you more clients. You have the link for Ali Remote in the description below, as well as everything I'm showing, you have the link below. So I told you Instagram, Twitter and TikTok are the main ones. That's what we call organic strategies. You rely on organic traffic coming just because they saw your content on social media. That's by far the most powerful technique you can use. But it's not the only one that is working. There is the dating apps, there is all the black hat, gray hat method with bots, with automation that I'm using a lot that I will show you now. There is Reddit, there's YouTube, there is Thread, Facebook. But before you dive into any complicated strategy, post your reels every single day. You shouldn't miss a day of posting. This is very, very important. You need to get the ball rolling. You need to be consistent. People that succeed in this business and in all the others are consistent. If you are not consistent, you will never make it. Please understand my word. This is the most important sentence of all this video here. Be consistent. If you start something and you stop in 3 days because you are not a millionaire yet, you are not going anywhere. But I'm going to talk a little bit now about the marketing possibilities. So you can mass post, mass DM. What is those? Mass post, you will post between 1 to 5 posts on Twitter or on any other social media per day, per account. And you potentially have thousands of accounts. So when you have one post that makes 2,000 views, which is not that much, but you multiply it by 2,000 accounts and you post 5 posts a day, then it starts to be very, very interesting. And obviously all of that is automated by a software. Then you have the mass DM, pretty much the same thing. You're going to send on Twitter 450 DMs per account per day to potential customers, to hot leads that are interested into buying some sexy girls content. Mass like, mass follow, which is the same thing, and mass tag. Mass tag is simply you will tag people on your post. It's not random people, again, it's a targeted audience, potential buyers we target and that we tag on our post. It looks exactly like that. As you can see, there is 10 accounts being automated here, working and doing actions on Twitter. Then you have exactly the same thing on Instagram. I showed that inside my Telegram channel. You can find the link for my Telegram channel in the description below. As always, you know it. So same thing on Instagram, mass post, mass DM, mass like, follow, mass tag on Instagram. Can do the same thing with Thread, with Facebook, and with AI chatbot. Once you master organic content and mass automation, you are able to do results like this one. 50 million views in a 30 days period with an account launched from zero. And this because of all my organic strategies and my black hat strategies that can boost my organic strategies by just pushing loads and loads of views on my organic account. I've been able to gather 26,000 subscribers on OnlyFans on one model in 30 days. That's huge. You don't even realize that's crazy. You can ask anybody in the space. 26,000 subscribers with a new model, starting from zero, no social media, no nothing, is remarkable. Now you have clients coming inside your account. You are now able to make money off of them, selling them AI generated content. We will now see the chatting. The chatting is the most important part of all of this because that's where the money is made. Sorry to interrupt you in this video, but before I talk more about the chatting strategies, I just want to tell you that I've created a school community when you can learn as a beginner all the steps of AI OFM. There is absolutely everything you need to know in order to start making your first $1,000 per month. And this community is at cost at $97. You can have access to it by clicking the first link in the description below. For those who want to take a step further, I also do one-on-one coaching. If you are interested by the one-on-one coaching, you can simply book a call with me. The link is also in the description below. Do not book a call if you are not ready to invest financially in it because it ain't cheap. If you want to start at small cost and still with all the knowledge you need to make your first $1,000, join the community. Now let's talk about the chatting. If you didn't know, subscriptions revenue only represent 10 to 20% of the whole income of an account. The big money is made in the chatting. So what's the chatting? You will chat with your customers in order to sell them AI generated pictures and videos. You will never make big money selling $3 subscription, you know? Of course, it can be great, but if your goal is to make $100,000 a month, with that business model, which is possible, and you only rely on subscription, you're cooked, because you will need 1,000 paying subscribers every day. The amount of traffic you need to get to those results is absolutely huge. It's like 4 or 5 times the traffic I got to get 26,000 free subscribers. That's how much you need. So if you only rely on subscription, you're cooked. But you can make that result with only getting a few hundred subscribers every day. You'll be amazed how many people spend a lot buying content on internet. So here's your $10,000 a month chatting strategy. The first thing is you don't need thousands of fans to make 10K. Okay, 10K is relatively easy to do. What I recommend to do is always to cut the cake. You want to make 10K a month. Okay, that's a bit blurry. I don't know how to make 10K a month. I've never done that. Now cut the pie. A month is 30 days. That's like $330 or something per day. That's achievable. If you focus on your daily goal, that daily goal of $330 and something, at the end of the month, you made your 10K. So don't sleep until you don't make your daily goal. And that's what I did. My very first month with AI models, I wanted to make $6,000. So I focused every single day on making $200. That was my base goal. If I don't make $200 that day, I don't sleep, I don't eat, I don't do nothing, I don't go out, I don't take a pause to smoke a cigarette, I just work. And that's how my very first month I made $11,000. Because of course when I made that $200, but I have some hot clients ready to pay, I'm not stopping there. I keep pushing every single day, and that's how you end up having good results. So you can also chat on Instagram and other social media. It can indeed increase the conversion rates and bring money faster. However, I don't really recommend to do that, as you will waste a lot of time. Just focus on your marketing, focus on getting views, and if you get loads of views, you will get loads of clients. Don't worry about that. So don't waste your time talking to every dude that comes in your chat box on Instagram. Here is your chatting funnel, from cold to hot. When we first started to talk to the guy, we call that the KYC phase, know your customer. You will ask questions about his life, really be interested in his person, be genuine. They will like that a lot. So we start to build the trust, we start to build a relationship. Then you can send some picture with closes, amateur, selfie, the type of picture that's made on the moment, you know? Like the girl is in her bed, in a pajama, with an updo, and she's just taking a quick selfie to send it to the guy. Like we really wanted to make it look like it's made on the moment, especially for him. It's not a professional picture, beautiful, made with lights, no. It's a blurry picture in a dark room. The girl is sexy, but she doesn't have any makeup. You get the idea. Very amateur, on the moment. You can give the guy between 1 to 5 pictures along the conversation for free. That's only to warm the conversation to go to that teasing video, boobs reveal, soft playing, teasings, between 1 to 3 videos along the conversation. You can start to sell these videos between $3 to $50. So what's the idea? We start for free. Then the first video we will sell is a low ticket, between $3 to $15. Okay, he buys it, cool. The next one will be a little bit hotter and also a little bit more expensive. So now it's $20, $25, $30, and we see a bit of boob. The last video, we completely see the boobs of the girl, she's playing with it, and that's $50. By now, the guy is doing his thing. So the conversation gets very hot. Now we can use hard videos, masturbation, toys, sex tape. And these get expensive, between $50 to $100. The more expensive it gets, the more quality you need to put on the picture, the more hot they need to become. And you can also increase the quantity of pictures the guy is receiving and the quantity of short videos you will sell to him. And then we get to the even harder, so anal and custom. That's high ticket, that's $100 and more. Always try to sell at a high ticket price. You won't get rich off of $3 content, I already told you that. You need to sell the more expensive possible to get the more money the faster. Then you will have what we call whales. A whale is a guy that comes and directly spends a lot. That's the kind of client you want to keep on the long run because this guy will give you everything they have. And here is the funnel when you spot a whale. Usually we know we have a whale when the guy totally finished the full script and bought everything. By now, he already perhaps gave us between $500 to $700 on the first script alone. So now we know on the next time the funnel is going to be a little bit different. The structure stays the same. It's always the same. The only thing changing here is the price. So the first picture, the teasing picture, the warm-up picture can still be free, but the cheap content will be $50 to $100 instead of $3 to $50. Because we know the guy is paying. And we know he's paying even if it's expensive. He has money, he's ready to spend. So just increase the price to make more money at the end of the script. $50 to $100, then it gets harder, $100 to $500, and for the high ticket, $500 minimum to $2,000, $10,000, up to you and your luck to find a big whale. So the idea is to never go back in low prices with the high paying customers, and there is a few strategies to maximize the response rate of your account. Because the more response you have to your text, the more opportunities you will have to sell content, so the more money you can make. So you want to always show up to your customer's feed. So for that's pretty easy to understand, just post a lot. Even if you want to have a certain amount on your account, you can delete 10 posts and post 10 new ones. Or just post 10 new content every day. So you are getting pushed at the top of the feed of your customers 10 times per day. That's the first thing. Then you will need 24/7 chatting activities. I understand at first it's going to be only you chatting. I recommend to chat at the end of the day because that's where people are in their bed, on their phone, they are feeling lonely, and that's where lust takes control. But once you make a bit of money, onboard a chatter, pay the guy a commission 10 to 15% to what he sells. Focus heavily on the marketing, bring more clients, and your chatter can sell more content. That's how you scale and you make more money. Then when you have a lot of traffic, it's 2 to 3 chatters per shift. A shift can be either 6 to 8 hours and 3 to 4 shifts per day. Then you can send mass DM, mass PPV on your Fanvue account in order to always catch the attention of your customers. Always try to pick the curiosity to increase the response rate. For example, you send a mass DM to your customers. Just don't say, hey, hi. That's boring. Nobody answers to that. If you ever tried to text hi to a girl on Instagram, she probably never answered to you. That's because she received that 200 fucking times every single day of the year. So you are not standing out. And that's the same thing here, but the tendency is inversed. Here it's guys receiving all these texts from all these women that want their money. So you need to be different. Try to send an audio. Try to tell the guy, oh, you're in big trouble. Oh, why? Boom, conversation started. Then make up some bullshit. Just be creative, try different things, track the data, and see what type of post gets you the most response. And once you find it, stick to it. Then you will need to track your data if you want to improve your chatting, such as the chatting ratio, the golden ratio, the unlock ratio, all these things. At first, you will chat yourself. Boring, annoying, I know. You have to do it. Because if you want to delegate it properly, you need to master it first. So then you can either hire your own team, create your own process, or delegate it to a chatting agency, or plug an AI chatbot onto it. That's your first 10K a month. 10K sounds like a lot. Cut it in 30 pieces. I already told you that. That's $333 every day for 30 days. Don't sleep until that target is hit every single day. Realistically speaking, it can be done with 10 to 30 subs per day. If you only make 10 to 30 subs per day, you can make your first $10,000 a month. Also, Fanvue will recommend your profile if your profile is qualitative and attractive. They even might boost it in their Explore page if you have a fast growth right from the beginning. This can totally make the difference between making 5 to 10K first month to making $20,000 your first month. So focus on bringing around 15 to 20 subs per day. Make your money with that. Fanvue will notice it and they might perhaps boost you. It's not guaranteed at all. They just do it with the models they want to do it to. Like there's no rules, they do whatever they want. And then with the subs coming organically from Fanvue directly, you'll hit your first 10K. Easy. A few hundreds of thousands of views, even a few million views, and you will hit this goal. So the only thing here you need to focus on first, it's not, oh, okay, how do I get the best chatting? Or, okay, how do I search for a chatter? Or, okay, how do I pay my taxes? No, the very first thing here you need to do is how do I make hundreds of thousands of views on social media? How do I make millions of views on social media? That's the only thing that matters. Once you get that result, then the next problem comes. How do I have a good chatting now that I have customers? But fix your problems one by one. Don't worry about the problem that you will have in a month from now. Now we will see how to scale a winning formula. Your primary goal is to find something that works, something that you will make a few grand with it, something that you will make your first 10K with it. Once that's done, once you found it, you just need to put volume onto that one thing. You don't need to find anything new. You don't need to find anything complicated. No, you just need to put more volume into that one system that already worked. I'm going to come up with some bullshit numbers, okay? Let's say you made 1 million views. That 1 million views got you 10K. If you now make 2 million views, you make mathematically 20K. And that's the only question you need to have. How will I put more volume into my system that is already proven to work? And the answer is with Ali Remote, firstly, by hiring staff. You can hire staff on Upwork. Very great website to hire virtual assistant, to hire anybody you want. You can also hire directly on Telegram on OFM groups. And here you will need to turn your brain on. Think about, okay, how will I create a system? How will I delegate properly to someone? Just create videos, create text, create a SOP. If you don't know what a SOP is, just Google it after this video. Create a good SOP, teach it to your team. You are already making money by then, so hiring staff isn't really a nightmare. You just pay the guy, they do the task, and you can scale. You have more free time, more money, more leverage inside your business. If you want to get serious about this business, about AI OFM in general, just click the first link in the description to book a call with me and my team. We will see if you are a right fit for my coaching program. There's already students making tens of thousands of dollars every month. And if you want more valuable content, you can follow me on Instagram, Dorian AI OFM. You can also hit that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. If you have any question, comment as well and I will answer it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.